Wow. Hey everyone, this is Young Lady 917 Taro coming out here. This is gonna be hard for me, but I gotta do it. It's been nudging me to do it. All I'm gonna say is that I wish my twin flame the very best in life. I hope that he's safe. I hope that he is healthy. I hope that he's healing the way he should. I've always wished anyone I've been involved with um, nothing but the best. Okay, so this is not a Q&A. Don't come on here asking me questions about other stuff other than twin flame. Okay, I'm not pulling no cards. So if you didn't hear my last announcement, as y'all come on, I'm gonna let y'all know. If you don't want to listen in, that's fine. But I just felt I need to set the record straight about twin flame. Now, hello, how you doing? I hope that you on here to listen. I'm not doing Q&A about anything else. If you have any questions about twin flame unions and stuff like that, I'll answer the questions to the best of my ability. This is a forum. This is not. I'm not pulling no cards right now. Okay. So how you doing? Okay, good. So I just wanted to share my story a little bit. Um, Thank you for my peakers. My twin flame might be out here as one of my peakers. I don't know. But this is not for him. This is for me. And this is for the universe. This is for my people out here that have misconception about what it is. Now, I met my twin flame when I was 16. Yes, it is. I met my twin flame when I was 16. Um, it's been a difficult journey. It's been now 30, almost 34 years. I've been going back and forth with him from that time, from 16 till now. We actually ghost. He ghosts me. I ghost him. I start feeling like, oh, he don't want to be bothered, so I leave, and then vice versa. I don't know what his motives are or whatever, but I do know that we went through the same type of feelings. Okay, yeah. So we and I want to keep it like that for right now. Okay, but I decided that I needed to walk away, and I needed to walk away for good because my twin flame decided to get married when he was in his 20s, and he's still married now. So I was not going to continue to put myself in a situation where I was thinking, oh, well, we're going to one day we're going to be together. You do feel intense energy while you're going through the process, but let me explain the process. The process is not um the intense energy means that that person is teaching you a lesson. That person is teaching you things about yourself. They yes, it's showing up in a negative way. It's showing up in a tense way, but it's to open you up. Okay, it's to open you up so you can do things better. Let me give you for example. I've always gotten into a relationship with guys that I had to take care of beside him. Now, my twin flame, of course, I can't mention his name. Okay, he was, far as a provider, far as being, taking me out, whining and dining me, treating me like a queen, done. He's the only man that I could be around and I don't have to have a penny in my pocket and I know that I'm good. Okay, so that's fine. But he was always on the go. He was always doing this, doing that. He could never be there for me because he had another family. Okay, but when we are together, we can't leave each other. That's how I know that's my twin flame. Okay, we're inseparable. We don't always, it's not always about the sex. We could be together just to be in the same room. Just the energy we got is different. It's different than, you dealing with somebody, you like, all right, I'm leaving now and you can walk away. He can't walk away from me. He cannot. When he's with me, he has to be there like for days. So um that's where that energy. But I just was always Even if I got into other new relationships, I got into relationships other than him because we stopped dealing. I stopped dealing with him when he got married. Okay, okay, but just make sure during that time frame you take care of yourself. You focus on what you got to do because when you take care of yourself, things start manifesting. Okay, that's good. So I know that I have not seen him since 2008 physically. We've always on the phone. We always talking. Okay. Okay. Right. Hold on. Let me finish doing saying what I'm saying. Um. He could finish my thoughts. I could finish his. I know what he's thinking. He knows what I'm thinking. But I had to walk away because it was intense to the point where I felt like he couldn't. And the reason why he didn't want to be around me, he didn't want to spend time with me, is because he would always say to me, "That's a lot of work." Like in other words, it's a lot of work for him to prepare to be with me. He could be with anybody else easily, but to be with me, it takes a lot of work. No, we both running, chasing. I just decided to just leave it alone. No, actually, I'm not the runner. I'm actually releasing myself from that energy. Okay. Anyhow, so I decided to walk away. Has nothing to do with nobody else. I am single. I'm not in a relationship. I'm just doing me. When he decides that he wants to, right? That's right. I surrendered the journey. After 33 years, I said, you know what? I have not seen this man since 2008, and it is now 2019. I'm done. If you could tell me, I came down where you are, I didn't get to see you, I'm done. So that just was my wake up call. That was my lesson to show me that it's time to move on. Life goes on. He knows my whole entire family, my mother, everybody. He actually helped take care of my oldest daughter when she was a little baby. I was going through situations with her. When I was going through situations with her father, he stepped in and he helped me. Okay, but I just wanted to let y'all know that you could have the option to surrender a journey. You don't have to continue to be there in that journey. All right, and the feeling shouldn't be that intense. The feeling shouldn't be that intense. It should be easy, smooth, and that's pretty much it for that. Now I said false twin versus real twin. When you got a real twin, you know it. You just know it. It's a knowing. The feeling of just being there with that person and knowing that that person just he can't walk away. It just can't walk away. It's not a good feeling, but I could say thank you because I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. Um, and I am going to say because of him, I see relationships different. I see relationships as being nurturing. I see relationships as being quality, supposed to spend quality time with a person. That is not something that we got to do. So if you dealing with somebody and he's your twin flame, regardless whether you surrender, you don't surrender, you going through the journey, and you don't get the lesson, then that's not your twin. You don't get the lesson. Okay. Um. Then I met somebody in 2016, and I was just like all over the place still. But this particular person, And the reason why I'm saying it both, because I'm about to tell you the difference between the two. Okay. When I said false twin flame, I believe that the person I met when I was 16 was actually my soulmate. I don't think he was my twin flame. Okay. Even though I told you all of that stuff, I'm just telling you the difference. Now, the person that I met in 2016 actually showed me some things as far as rushing into relationships, dealing with things um abruptly, like just moving too fast. He's teaching me how to slow down. He's teaching me patience. He's teaching me how to take care of myself and love myself. Okay, and it's been 2 years. I have not even slept with this man. So to me, that says a lot. And I've seen him. Oh God, I've seen him more than I've seen the person that I thought was my twin flame. Okay, I've seen him many more times. Okay, so it's just a difference to me. I don't want to really get too in depth on my experience with the 33 years that I went through this process, but I must say that it was a good experience. Guys always look at it from a different perspective. What I've learned in the end, I had put my false twin flame on a pedestal. I put him somewhere where he didn't need to be, and that was too much pressure on him. I put demands on him that he didn't need because he already had issues going on. He already had problems going on in his life. So for me to come in there and just demand that you got to see me, it's been too long. This and that. I had to step back and I had to say, you know what? He can't do that right now. So because he can't do that right now, and it's something that I really want, I walked away. I surrendered. I said, you know what? It is what it is. If in time later on it happens, fine. If it don't, that's okay too. But the love don't change, the feelings don't change, the situation don't change. I just decided to take care of myself. And when you guys come on here and you ask me about relationships and you ask me about am I gonna get with this one or that one, you already know the answer because the answer's within. And if you're taking care of yourself, you would know that. Okay. Um, Learn to love yourself. Learn to focus on yourself. Start doing things by yourself. Because it's never about the next person. It's always about you. And I may not have a lot of subscribers because of that, because I'm going to speak that truth. I'm going to tell you it's about you. It's never about the next person. Everything I do now, I got to reflect it back to me. All right, well, this ain't work out. What part did I play? What part did I play that it didn't work out? What am I doing? How am I looking at the situation? I have to take an inventory of myself and I have to say, you know what? I had to work on that for me. Okay. And the second guy I met in 2016, I'm kind of like, putting demands on that. However, I was able to reflect on it and say, you know what? This person's going to grow at his pace. I was grateful to him because I told him, I appreciate you for not making advances at me. And it's not to say that I'm not attractive because I am. It's just that he wants to take his time. He don't want to rush, and I gotta understand that. All right. So I don't know who's gonna see this and who this is for. And if anybody have any questions or concerns, you can always email me at younglady917@gmail.com. I am here for you. I am going to be able to answer questions. People may not want to hear the answers to the questions, but I'm going to answer them. All right. And Spirit kept nudging me to do this because when a part of my life has to be healed or a part of my life has to be addressed, then I have to go out here and I have to address it. All right. Either way, it always comes back to us. Yeah, song by Teddy Pendergrass. What is it? Look in the mirror. Oh, there you are. You can't hide. You can't run from yourself. That's what he said. You can't hide and run from yourself. But you got to come back and look at you. And that's the nature of the song. That's the lyrics. That's what it is. I don't have rights to that music, but I do know that that song is deep. I love that song, and people need to go look it up and listen to it. That's working on themselves. All right. Um, I'm not perfect. I'm still learning a lot of things. It is very interesting to me about dating and being with somebody new because the other person that I was with, I stayed and stayed because I didn't want to move on. Didn't want to move on. I wanted to stay there, but I know that I had to move on because life goes on. I don't know who that is, but thank you for watching. Thank you for being a peeker. Because every time you come on and you peek, you're giving me watch hours. So that's great. Appreciate you for that. Um, so I'm not gonna make this long and drawn out, but I do know that you gotta forgive the people that you've been on this journey with because they don't have a clue. One, some of them don't have a clue they're in a twin flame relationship, and some of them don't have a clue about being in relationships. Because I didn't have a clue, and that's why I put demands on people because I didn't have a clue, but now I know. Now I do, and I know. Okay, and I'm not saying that I may never be with my the guy I was grew up with, my soulmate, my life partner. I may not. And let me take back the fact that I said it's a fake twin flame. That may not be that. It's just that things didn't work out the way I wanted them to, and that's the bottom line. And we look at it from that perspective. We don't look at the overall. We don't look at um what's the person going through, how they feeling, why they can't come forward, all of that stuff. We don't look at that. We just worrying about what we worrying about, what we want. Okay, I don't have no people out here, but I hope that and I pray that. Let me just say, I hope that and meditate that people come out here and listen to this because it's serious. It's not a joke. The twin flame journey is not a joke. I don't even want to label it. It's somebody that has a strong soulmate, somebody that resonates with somebody, and that person you should be so more than grateful for because they're teaching you a lesson. Okay, they're teaching you about life, soul's growth and evolution, moving to the next level in your life. Some people die like that. They don't want to come, they don't want to face themselves. So they move on, into the next life, being the same way they was while they was here. And some people grasp on and they learn from it. So it all depending on the individual. Okay? So guys, I'm gonna end that there. I'm not gonna get too in depth because one, there's nobody out here to ask any questions, and two, it is what it is. All right, and I'm grateful for my journey. I won't take nothing back. I'm not changing the way it happened. It is what it is, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.